Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our nitrous demonstration video. We got our lovely nitrous unit over here, and we're just gonna go over a couple of quick things with it, okay? So we've had some issues with this, so hopefully this video will make everyone much more knowledgeable on this unit. So first thing you're gonna notice is we have two nitrous tanks. Or sorry, these are the blue ones are nitrous and these ones are oxygen, okay? So when you look at the oxygen, we'll just come closer, you can see there's a tag here, okay? And so the tag should theoretically say one of them should be full and one of them should be in use. So here is our full one. So you can see it's full, right? And then when we use it, we're gonna just rip off the full part so that it says in use. So at any given time, there should be one here that says in use and one that says full. And we can tell right now both of them says empty. So that's not great. So we're gonna check to see. I think we actually used this today. One of them was empty and one of them was full. So you want to just bring it over. So if you look over here, if you ever want to check for some reason if someone didn't do this properly and you want to check which one's full, which one's empty, you're going to turn this towards the left, okay? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. We're going to go loosey. We're going to turn this on and look at this. The PSI didn't move, so this one is empty. So we're gonna open this one too. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. We're gonna go lefty, and look at that. So this one, do you want to go here so they can see? So this one has just under 1,000 PSI of pressure. So this one's about half full. Okay, so I'm just gonna close this one. So we're gonna go righty tighty, and when you open these, you don't need to turn them 10 times, okay? It's just one turn. So I'm gonna turn lefty loosey, or even half a turn is fine, okay? So this is good to go now. So now we're gonna go righty tighty to close it. There we go. Oh, there we go. And you don't need to like wedge it, okay? Just a little bit. So if you look over here, you can still see it's still 1,000 PSI, but that's just the pressure that's built up in there. So we're gonna press this and it's gonna go. So now you can see it's at 0, okay? And now this one is still, this one should say in use, right? And this one is empty. So we're gonna show how we're gonna change these. So we're gonna open this guy up here and we're gonna unscrew this. There might be a little bit left in here, so I'm just gonna tighten it up, righty tighty. Okay, so the reason this one was hissing is there's just a little bit of leftover pressure in here. And there we go. Now we're gonna open it, and we're gonna open this, and we're gonna take this off. Okay. And now we have a brand new tank. Check it out. It says full. It's ready to go. And we're going to open these. All right. So this comes with these little green things you can put on, but these ones aren't very good. So we have some of these metal ones with the green on there. So they're over here. Take a look if you see that if it's worn out or it's no good, just replace it. But basically try to use these ones, not the ones that come in the plastic thing, okay? So we're gonna put this here. We're gonna line up these 3 little dots. And we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna tighten this, okay? Until it's fully in. And then we're gonna close this strap here. All right. So now we have one that's in use and one that is full, right? And that's how it should always be, both for the oxygen and for the nitrous. So when I turn this one on, the pressure should say 2000. Okay, so oxygen tank when it starts is at 2000 psi. As you use it, it goes down. So we're gonna just give this a test run. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. We're gonna turn it lefty. Oh, look at that, it's 2000 on the dot. All right, so we're gonna close it back up again. So you saw I didn't turn it 100 times, okay? Just like half a turn is fine. I'm gonna let all the oxygen out, and now it's back at 0, okay? So we're gonna go towards the nitrous, and so you can see one is in use here, and one is also in use. So that's not good. So one needs to be full, and one needs to be in use. So I have no idea which one of these is full and which one of them is in use. Again, you can't really tell with the nitrous, because when you turn a nitrous on, the PSI value is always going to be 750 until it runs out, then it goes to 0. Unlike the oxygen, which titrates down, the nitrous goes from 750 to 0. There's no in between, okay? So I guess let's just use this front one for now until it runs out, and then we'll use the back one. But again, always one needs to be in use and one needs to be full, okay? And then when it does become empty, you rip this off up to the empty line, and then you change it up, okay? So again, you don't need to turn it 100 times. Half a turn is good. Look at the reading there, and so oh yeah, so this one, if you look over here, it says 750 psi. You're like, why does it say 750 psi? It's not even on. It's because there's just residual pressure in here. If you want to get rid of this, all you got to do is turn on the nitrous here, turn on the oxygen. I'm gonna just turn this on for a second. Okay, so we are going to turn this on, and so if you look over here, just zoom in on here. So right now I'm letting out both oxygen and nitrous. You should see this drop because none of these nitrous tanks are on right now. So you can see the nitrous, all the residual pressure is now going. And again, this works because both of these are off right now, okay? So we're gonna close this off again. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. So righty tighty, nice and tight, not too hard. And that's how you use this this nitrous machine. Always remember, you need the suction placed over here, and then this needs to be at the position. You need to turn this on to the point where it's between the red and the green, okay? So just right here. So it needs to be right between the red and the green. If you do it more, too much of the oxygen and nitrous is gonna get sucked up. If you do it less, there's gonna be a buildup of the nitrous, and the patient's gonna get too much nitrous, okay? So if you have any questions, please let me know. So a couple of things I don't ever want to see again is 2 empty tanks on here. So always one in use, always one in full. Same thing with both the nitrous and the oxygen. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation.